Edward, I got you a pair of glasses. The wedding is saved.
Lil, this is perfect! Now I'll be able to perform the ceremony. The wedding is saved.
Habe ich gerade gesagt.
I just said that.
We both did at the same time.
No,
We did it, Lil!
Yeah, we did it.
I'll go get my dad so we can find our seats so the princess can officially say goodbye to her single life.
Oh je. Das wird doch... Nimm ihm die Brille wieder weg. Ja.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, humans, elves, dwarves, and other non-humans alike. We are gathered here today to witness the sacred union of our dearly beloved Princess Desdemona and the fierce and honorable Praetor Kargan. We stand here to celebrate the, love shared between these two people, as their union will forge a strong bond that will bring renewed strength and vigor to our fair city-state. The, happy couple have elected to write their own vows. Praetor Kargan, the floor is yours.
Princess, together our two nations will enter a state of cooperation. Your surplus population will help fuel future glorious ballets of the Marvog Empire and provide ample breeding opportunities for more proud Marvog warriors. Kapla!
Okay.
Charming. Princess Desdemona, you may proceed.
That's so, romantic. Even though our people have differences of opinion on a variety of subjects, going forward we will solve our nation's disagreements with words and mutual respect. But what fun would it be? Nothing can compare to the feeling of conflict resolution through the hunt. There's no chance you're talking about hunting rabbits or pheasant, is there? Ha ha! No.
And now, the presentation of the ceremonial rings.
Einspruch!
I object!
Oh Gott, ich bin gerettet! Gott sei Dank! Das wäre mein Tod gewesen, aber ich musste.
Oh no! Chuck is here to enact his plan. What do I do?
Wo führt das hin? Ich guck einfach zu.
How did that filthy goblin get in here? Guards!
Wait! What a disgusting little creature!
What did the councilwoman just say? Guards!
I said wait, and I'm done being ignored. Guards, stand down. Chuck, what are you doing here? I told you to stay away.
Chuck und sie. Die werden heiraten, komm.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Sie war doch weg.
What I do today, I do for all citizens of the Sprawl who have felt unwelcome for too long. For those of us who look a little different, who can't walk down the street at noon with their heads held high. I'm looking at you, mole people.
Bis dann, Denjik.
I couldn't stand by and watch as my people's chances for a good life were erased by the sham of a marriage.
Hey!
And I couldn't watch as the woman I love.
Ich wusste es doch, die beiden.
What did he just say?
The plot thickens again. We just went from soup to gravy, people.
Don't! You can't.
The Sprawl doesn't need you to sacrifice yourself to make it stronger. It already has an untapped power inside itself, waiting to rise up. Princess Desdemona, I love you. Will you marry me instead and join in allegiance with your own home?
This will not stand. Princess, you can't seriously be thinking of leaving me for this.
I'm on the edge of my f***ing seat here.
I will, Chuck. I will marry you.
Oh Gott, es wird gleich ein Blutbad geben.
What? This isn't going to work out.
Oha.
People of the Sprawl, This may shock and horrify the worst among you, but this is Chuck, my secret goblin lover.
Oha, der Goblin hat Respekt.
And I choose him
A kobold,
as my groom.
kobold.
And together we will empower our own people and usher in a better, brighter future for everyone in the sprawl. Watch out, Lil. What is that?
Drohung! Mit deiner Ablehnung dieser Heiratsantrag des Herrschers von Petrat hast du einen schwerwiegenden Fehler begangen, der nicht ungesühnt bleiben will. Oh, jetzt kommt dieser Schnösel oder was? Betrachtet diese Botschaft als Kriegserklärung. Du befindest dich hiermit in Belagerungszustand und wir fordern deine sofortige, bedingungslose Kapitulation. Sonst werden unsere Kriegsmaschinen dein kostbares Königreich mit Feuer und Schwefel in Schutt und Asche legen. Gruß und Kuss des Königlichen. Dein Ernst jetzt?
Oh shit.
Wow. Ende des ersten Teils. What? Was passiert hier gerade? Das ist ja mal alles voll gerade verwirrend.
The Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the
Die Pferde. Geil.
But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petradian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Also wir befinden uns in so einem Krieg. Cool.
Any questions?
Did you see my dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly
Yeesh.
update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to
Oh
enlist
mein
that
Gott,
day.
ernsthaft jetzt?
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average, or it's game over. Oh,
Wait, figuratively or literally?
both.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
Wir sind so am Arsch. Nehmen wir Chloe, die brennt alles in Sekunden wieder. Ja, das ist eine gute Idee. Die könnten wir jetzt gebrauchen. Nach monatelanger Belagerung haben die Ressourcen von Sprawl, insbesondere die Nahrungsvorräte, einen neuen gefährlichen Tiefpunkt erreicht. Wenn eine Wache eine Möglichkeit findet, unsere schwindenden Nahrungsvorräte aufzustocken, soll sie entweder mich oder Lieutenant Stryker kontaktieren. Das Versäumnis, die Führungsriege zu kontaktieren, wird sich in der Sternenwertung widerspiegeln. Ash. In diesem Zusammenhang, jede Person oder Gruppe, die von außerhalb Sprawls kommt und unseren mageren Lebensmittelvorräte belastet, muss sorgfältig überprüft werden. Wie unter Punkt 1 sollte die Entscheidung über die Aufnahme von Personen, auf diese Beschreibung zutrifft, in der von Ash oder mit mir getroffen werden. Viel Glück denjenigen, die für das Einziehen von Personen zum Dienst an der Front verantwortlich sind. Denkt daran, es gibt immer mehr, als man auf den ersten Blick sieht. Und auch wenn es den Anschein hat, dass die richtige Idee ist, mehr Leute in den Kampf zu schicken, ist das nicht immer der Fall. Hey Wachis, ich weihe hier unten im Kerker einen neuen Assistenten ein. Seid nicht zu streng mit ihm, wenn er am Apparat ist, wenn ihr anruft. Okay. Ach du Scheiße. Hallo Brina. Das wird ja furchtbar werden. Na gut, ich kann es nur versuchen. Probieren wir es. Also wir müssen die jetzt sorgfältig durchchecken, wie immer eigentlich, aber...
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that. Now, what's a guy like you doing wanting to fight in a war like this?
I fight for one thing and one thing only. My one and only love, Glory Ann.
Who or what is Glory Ann?
She's my sweetheart back home.
And does Glory Ann feel the same way about you?
She sure does. At least, I thought she did.
Oh.
I can't believe Glory Ann would do me wrong like she done me, and be caught in the arms of another man. I guess I could have talked to her about it, but the minute I saw her and that lug Bosco together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Was this the right thing to do? Yes, it's Glory Ann that did the wrong thing.
Dish the details, Elmer. What happened?
Well, you see, ma'am, how it is like... It's like this, you see.
Elmer, faster with the dishing.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's just all too painful to talk about. We were engaged to be married, and I caught her in the arms of another man, my neighbor Bosco.
War ein bisschen müde und ziemlich warm im Zimmer. Neue Tattoos. Also wir machen gerade das hier komplett neu. Also neu ist es nicht, aber es wird gerade komplett aufgefrischt. Und es dauert gerade ein paar Sitzungen.
How dare she?
Ich hoffe, bald geht's dann weiter mit neuen Tattoos, wenn wir damit fertig sind endlich.
I know!
So you're heartbroken and running away to war?
Exactly.
Okay, ich weise ihn ab.
I don't think I can, in good conscience, send you to the front, Elmer. Go home, find Glory Ann, and talk to her.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I was making one of those, what do you call it, hasty decisions I always make. I'll go home and see my Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man, and I'll make the biggest apology banner anybody ever saw.
Okay.
What's an apology banner?
It's the easiest way to say you're sorry. So long, ma'am. You take care now. Glory Ann, I'm a-comin'.
Ich glaube, das wird nicht funktionieren, aber...
Ah, it's you again.
Oh, der
I
ist wieder.
remember you, the miserable wretch who sought me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
Er will jetzt in die Armee, ja?
I remember you too. You're that unpleasant, obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Yes, we have met.
Oh, die haben sich lieb.
It is my intention to go straight to the bank of the sprawl and have my substantial monies removed from this sinking barge of a city before the banks are overrun, or worse, sacked. Mr. Dunn just needs to hear my confirmation number, and I will have my fortune sheltered in a more rich, people-friendly nation.
Also ich sehe jetzt keinen Vorteil, den reinzulassen.
What will happen to the BS without you?
Most likely, BS will fall in one great lump. Perhaps enough people will continue to buy into BS, but as far as I'm concerned, the people here were up to their necks in BS anyway.
We're still talking about the bank, right?
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great?
Just read the cards!
Oh, okay. This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great. May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Welp!
Welp.
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Welp, is it really you?
Stimmt, der war ja mit ihm zusammen.
It is, Your Grace.
Welp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Naja, hören, ja, aber egal. Ist okay.
Well, we are on the phone.
Danke, Welp.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Welp.
I miss you too, sir.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Was? Ist das eine andere Liebesgeschichte hier gerade?
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, Welp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Oh mein Gott.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
Oh mein Gott, was passiert hier gerade? Wahre Liebe bezwingt alles. Gut gemacht, Amor.
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
Was? Der kleine Schleicher? Ich muss gerade nicht pupsen.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion, like running off and joining the army?
Oh, ich sehe das.
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
Frauen pupsen nicht. Stimmt, die furzen.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me, to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Okay, jetzt will sie hier rein, hä? What the fuck?
I take it you're Glory Ann.
That's me, Glory Ann.
The same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man?
It's not what it looked like. And if Elmer John had stuck around for more than a second, I could have explained that to him.
So what? You're sick of these wunk-headed men getting all hot and bothered and making hasty decisions over something that could have been settled by a rational conversation?
Exactly. That's my Elmer John. Oh, you're such a fool, Elmer. But I will carry this picture with me always, to remind me how much of a fool you are.
Okay,
Makes
what the
sense to
fuck?
me. Nice photo.
And the frame's quite nice, too.
This picture looks bumpy. Like someone wrote something on the back of it. What does it say?
I don't know. I never noticed that before. But reading time's over.
Nee, das ist noch nicht over. Das ist nicht over. Außer wenn der wieder nö sagt, dann ist over. Du Arschlochspiel!
Let me see that picture, Glory Ann.
Okay, but don't break the frame.
My dearest Glorianne, if I ever lose my temper and run off to join the war, please know that it was probably in haste. Despite what my heart wants, to always be by your side, if I'm going to the army, don't follow. Or if I'm not, then I look forward to your letters from the front. Love, your Elmer John. That's just so specific and bizarre. Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you apart.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft him and I want you two to be together.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I don't think you fully thought this through. I'm denying your recruitment into the army.
I guess I was acting a little hot under the collar there for a minute. I should go home and talk things over with Elmer and... Wait. Now will you tell me? What happened to him? Did he get drafted into the war?
I didn't send him to the front. I think you'll find he'll be waiting for you when you get home. Big ol' apology banner and all.
Kommt doch mal ein guter Kandidat.
Thank goodness.
I don't know. Wir werden den Krieg verlieren.
Oh, hello, Lil! Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Wir werden belagert, werden bald verhungern. Ja, das könnte nicht schöner sein. Hallo, Ben. Wer bist du?
Who are you?
That cuts me deep, Lil. It's me, Julian, aka Magnus the Magnificent's magnificent lower half. We ate orange slices together?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Haben wir das?
I'm just coming from a conference of GLA members from different nations looking to help each other out.
Okay.
The GLA sounds like it's thriving.
It sure is.
Did anything worthwhile happen at the conference?
We made some major inroads with a sympathetic group of Petrardian miners. They've offered to dig tunnels that will bring food to the sprawl without anyone knowing.
Okay.
I hope we can get these plans to Queen Desdemona for her stamp of approval. Then we can get things underway.
You should take these to the Queen.
I'm on my way there now.
Nur sicherheitshalber.
I'm a bit worried about my pal Gary. I think the stress of trying to impress his new professor Tyronius has got him down. He's been so reclusive lately, studying late.
Das hilft mir nicht.
I don't know, he's become distant.
Das hilft mir gar nicht.
I can't believe I didn't tell you. Big updates from the GLA. Queen Desdemona and her goblin lover, Chuck, have implemented all these different programs for non-humans. It's a great day to be a goblin. And Gary is learning to become a mage. I think he got a bit carried away playing Magnus the Magnificent.
Okay.
I knew Desi would get it done.
Desi?
Desi. Queen Desdemona. I'm trying to make it a thing.
Ja, ich lass dich rein, ne?
Lil, it is always a pleasure.
Julian, I hope you have a fantastic day.
Do you really mean that?
Ja, klar. Ja.
I sincerely do. Keep up the great work, friend.
Thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Du hast den Kobalt angelassen, der auf einer Mission hier war, aber du hast etwas in dem Schreiben übersehen. In den Schrieb übersehen. Oha.
Hey, Lil. Listen, I wanted to say I know things must be tough for you with Hamish out on the front lines and...
Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it, Cecil. I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me.
I'm actually not sure I do know where to find you.
Oh, well, normally it would be at the barracks, but for the foreseeable future, I'll be running security for Her Majesty Queen Desdemona. After you finished your shift, Her Majesty and the Royal Consort have asked to see you.
Warum?
Why does Her Majesty want to see me?
She's meeting with some high-ranking member of the Mages Guild to discuss battle strategy. To be honest, the guild hasn't been very supportive of how Her Majesty has handled things. She was looking for a bit of backup and wanted you specifically.
Well, she can count on me. I hope.
I hope so too. The fate of the Sprawl may rest in your hands.
Oh, rip. Rip.
It always does, Cecil. I'll see you after my shift.
Great. Thanks, Lil. And if you write your dad, tell him we all wish him well.
I know he'd love to hear it. See you later, Cecil.
Oh, nicht die schon wieder.
You must help us, child.
We have been left without shelter. It's awful.
Scarborough has fallen.
Wer? What?
The Duchy of Scarborough has been under constant siege for the majority of the war.
Those bastards!
Quite. We finally had to flee. We couldn't stand it any longer. We've been without food for days.
Aber wir haben doch selber kein Essen.
Yes, everyone is rather hungry.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure the Sprawl would have sent forces to help you if you had asked. I had no idea this was happening in Scarborough.
Yes, it all happened rather suddenly.
Shush. Laundry best kept in-house, Diddums.
Ah ja, alles klar. Ach, weiß ja nicht. Ich kontrolliere die mal. Nichts.
None of them seem to have anything metal on them.
We jettisoned anything weighing us down as we fled across field and valley.
Scheiße. Hier. Wollen sie nicht? Okay. Ja, weiß ich jetzt auch nicht. Vielleicht sagen sie ja die Wahrheit, aber ich darf sie ja nicht reinlassen dann.
I still miss my beloved Sprankles. Boo-hoo!
I've been doing my best not to fantasize about poisoning my employer lately. Must not confess crimes, must resist child's powerful spray.
Excuse me, what?
All right, I did it. I lowered the bridge and let those...
Bastards?
Right, those bastards. I let them in. It was me. Oh, you sneak.
Hey, sagt der die vergiften will?
Banished from the court of Scarborough.
Prince Phineas was right. Soon the entire sprawl will fall to the might of the kingdom of Petrard. Oh, go away.
Alter, diese Charaktere hier, ne?
Well spotted, Guardian.
Listen, I'm just doing my job.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Excellent line, milady.
But that was... Oh, never. Even with that settled, I'm still not sure what to do with these people.
Ich weiß es leider auch nicht. Was mach ich jetzt mit den beiden? Knast? Ja, was soll's. Wird wahrscheinlich die Strafe für kriegen. Aber wo sollen die hin?
Bless you, dear child.
Yes, thanks awfully. As I said, we are incredibly hungry.
Yeah, by the way, the city's kind of facing a severe food shortage right now. So...
Yep.
Regardless, you are a hero in the history of Scarborough. If our lands are ever restored to us.
Es mag herzlos erscheinen, aber das war die falsche Entscheidung. Die Menschen hungern. Vielleicht hätte es in einer früheren Runde eine Möglichkeit gegeben, das zu ändern. Ja, ich dachte mir schon, dass ich die abweisen sollte, aber...
Where do I enlist?
You're there. Here.
Then what are you waiting for? Sign me up already. The name is Bosco. I heard that lily-livered runt Elmer John came by this way, and I want to catch up with him so I can smash his head like a jug.
Ernsthaft jetzt? Ist es dein Ernst jetzt? 3 Stück sind hergekommen wegen einer Sache. Wir werden so den Krieg verlieren.
You're just the kind of guy we're looking for, but I'll need more than just a first name to sign you up.
Houlihan.
Holy, oh Gott. Das
Okay, Bosco Houlihan. And last thing, why do you want to smash Elmer's head like a jug?
Because he's a fool.
Okay.
I trust it's common practice to go around smashing people's heads like jugs where you're from?
Only if they're dumb enough to run away from a quality dame like Glory Ann.
Yes, we need all the help we can get out there. But I can't justify taking any more emotionally conflicted soldiers onto the battlefield. If he's gonna get distracted fighting alongside someone he has unrequited feelings for, I'd choose not to draft him.
Okay. Scheiße, ich habe keine Ahnung.
So to be clear, you're mad that he ran away from Glory Ann?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't run away from Glory Ann if she wanted you.
Yes, but she's made it clear that she doesn't.
This little drama is wrapping up quite nicely.
It will once I smash Elmer John's head like a jug.
Okay.
I don't think a head really smashes like a jug.
How would you know? Did you grow up with hundreds of jugs around the house because your father was a jugsmith?
Jugsmith?
It's a real thing.
Was mache ich jetzt mit dem, ey? Was machen wir mit dem? Eigentlich müsste ich den abweisen, weil... Ach egal, komm. Wir brauchen wenigstens einen, mein Gott.
Listen, Buster, we need you.
My name is Bosco.
I know.
But...
Listen, Bosco, we need you.
Okay, good. Look out, Elmer John. I'm coming to smash your head like a jug.
Yeah, go get him. If he's there. Honestly, I forget what I did with him.
Oh, das wird sowas von falsch gewesen sein. Der soll was schaffen, ja. Weißt du, der Rest war einfach... Kriegszimmer.
Which is exactly why we must start using them immediately.
The risk is too great.
We need more time to study the long-term repercussions.
A luxury we can ill afford.
Your Majesty, Lil has arrived.
Jetzt brauche ich mir Chloe.
Thank you,
Ja.
Cecil. Lil, thank goodness you're here.
Der Auswahl war
I've
eher
got
mau.
a problem.
You have an opportunity, Your Highness.
You know Tyronius Athanatos, I believe.
Ja.
I've had the pleasure, I guess.
Yes, I remember this little guardsman.
And Dr. B. Have you met Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn, Lil?
I have. She works at the hole in the ground by the edge of town.
Yes, I mean, it's an archaeological dig site, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Ja, sie arbeitet im Loch.
Yeah, she's the one who gave me the chronometer 3000 on my first day.
Ah, so she does have access to power crystal technology. I might have known.
Wait, Lil has had access to power crystal technology this whole time? Maybe it's not as dangerous as we imagined. She seems fine.
We don't know that. It's still too early.
How long can we wait? How many brave soldiers of the Sprawl must give their lives before we use the tools we have available?
Let me fill you in on what's going on here. The Mages Guild feels that if they had access to power crystals, they could hold back the enemy and maybe even win the war outright.
Okay, so why don't they go buy some? I know a guy in an alley. You know what? I'm gonna stop there. It's starting to sound weird.
They want all the crystals. Access to every dig site and existing stockpile in order to amplify their power.
The good doctor could simply give us the blueprints. Or better yet, the working model the child has in her possession. This would allow our research to flourish in no time.
Nope.
Dr. Beatrix feels that there are too many unknown variables to use it safely on a larger scale.
The Mages Guild is and always has been reckless. There's no way I'm handing my research over to you. Not until I see the full effects on my human test guinea pig here.
Was? Wie nennt die uns gerade?
Yeah. Wait, what?
We both knew what this was.
Well, Lil, you've been using power crystals at the guard shed. What do you think? Are they too dangerous?
Köpf beide!
I don't know. How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm 12.
Thank you for your counsel. I always appreciate
Ich misch mich
having
da jetzt nicht
multiple
mehr ein. Mir
opinions
ist
when
alles
it comes to
egal.
big decisions.
Yes, Chloe, danke.
I have made up my mind. Dr. B will continue to oversee Lil's progress with the chronometer 3000, and it will stay out of the hands of the Mages Guild until we can be certain that it is safe to use in this
Alles
war.
gut, Chloe.
Then at least allow the guild access to the crystal reserve.
For the time being, the reserve shall remain under my
Lass die
control.
Stadt brennen? Ja, es wird wahrscheinlich auch brennen.
For the time being.
My decision is final, Tyronius. You will find that I am not as easily swayed by you as my father was.
Okay, wir gehen mal. Die hat gar nichts zu sagen.
I'm just here to support my lady love. This choice has been eating her up inside. It's an important decision, and I want to do anything I can to help.
I think she made a good choice. With you, I mean.
Die machen das alles schon. Genau, Zeit fürs Bett.
What I don't understand is why would they have summoned her to a meeting without us there? Where's the fun in that?
Without at least one of us there.
And we all know it should have been me.
You really believe that, don't you?
When it comes down to the serious, important things that affect this kingdom, I think they'd rather take advice from the strategic mind of a rank. rather than the 2 cents of a goofy, hopped-up lunatic with questionable taste in fashion.
Ouch! We were both in the firing line on that one.
Well, all that being said, you still weren't asked to join said quorum, but she was.
And she is here.
What?
She is here. She's here. She's here. Lil is here. I really have to work on my subtlety.
Ah, Lil, you're here. We heard you got summoned to talk to the Queen and her new choice of partner for some kind of special quorum.
Oh ja, ihr hinterhältigen
How
Drecksäcke.
was it? Was it boring? What kind of boring things did they talk about while you were there? Tell us.
Nee.
Well, you guys are the royal advisors. I think it's probably okay to loop you in.
Wir werden so untergehen. Komm. Scheiße.
Go ahead, soldier.
Well, that mage guy Tyronius was there trying to convince the queen to use my chronometer 3000 to help win the war.
Wait, your what?
Keine Sorge.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, Dr. B was there.
Snore.
Dr. B was there and she thought it was too dangerous to use, and I said I didn't know, and then the queen said she'd think about it.
Thank you for that briefing, soldier. This could impact our military strategy immensely.
Not to mention the implications for my spies.
And I'm Malcolm.
Can I go
Malcolm
now?
mittendrin.
You're dismissed.
Aha. Ich weiß nicht, ob das gut war, aber whatever. Ich meine, es sieht so oder so nicht gut aus für uns. Sie ist aber ziemlich beruhigt noch irgendwie, oder beziehungsweise gelassen. Ihr Dad ist ja halt auch an der Front. Das ist schon krass.
Welcome to Garby's and Bar.
Really? You mean you don't have any left?
Welche Schuld ist das? Eure, weil ihr zu wenig Subs gebt. Nein, schon.
I wouldn't have.
Meine, ich weiß.
I'm your only customer.
You were my only customer, but now that I cornered the mage market, I don't know if I'll be able to keep these crystals in stock. Well, the good ones anyway. The mages didn't seem to have too much interest in the cheapo ones.
So $27, das ist halt echt scheiße wenig. Oh je. Wir sind ja richtig angearscht jetzt hier. Ja, ja, Stefan, ist klar. Denkt sich bestimmt, I can take the shit anymore.
Lil, how goes the Battle of the Southern Gate?
Ah, schrecklich.
Same old. How are things around here holding up?
Great. Business is better than ever. Something about war and the idea of impending doom really gets people out to the bar.
That's good?
You bet it is. If this keeps up, we'll finally be able to get this place up to code.
Then we can get rid of the rats.
We don't have rats. I mean, we do, but technically they have us.
Eigentlich haben die Ratten uns.
Turns out they own the building and we just rent from them.
Wow, was zur Hölle? Ist das euer Ernst jetzt? Die mieten es von den Ratten?
But if we make enough money, we can buy out from under them. As far as landlords go, they aren't the worst.
Ja, das stimmt, Stefan, ja.
I could do without all the hissing.
Hey, that reminds me. Lil, you got a letter in the mail.
How did that Never mind. A letter? From who?
From Hamish.
A letter from Dad? Gimme!
Hey, Sweet Pea. How's everything back home? I'm doing okay here. I've gotten to know a lot of the guys. Then when they don't come back from battle, I get the chance to get to know a few more. I miss you. I know you might be scared right now, but don't be. It'll take tougher stuff than this little war to do in your old dad. Please let me know that you're all right, or even if you're not. I need to hear how you're doing. I love you, Lil. Dad.
Love you too, Dad. But what should I write back to him? If I tell him things are tough here, he might worry and get distracted in battle. But if I tell him I'm doing well, he might feel like I don't need him and then get distracted in battle. He's easily distracted. Oh boy, neither answer seems right.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Wir sind aber ehrlich.
There, that should do it. Hey Arda, mind making sure this gets to where it needs to go?
Sure thing, Lil.
Hallo Sense. Ach, schlaf schön, Sense. Dankeschön für den lieben Text. Erhol dich gut. Träum was Schönes.
Well, if it isn't my old pal Lil.
Oh, so now you remember me.
Always did, kiddo. Just had to play it cool while at my legitimate place of business. My former legitimate place of business, that is.
Oh no, what happened?
Tough to say, kid. Could have been any number of things. Change in management, downsizing on account of the war.
It was probably the illegal gambling operation you were running out of the concession stand.
Tough to say, kid. Regardless, I'm here on official bookie business. I've come to collect a debt from Hamish.
Sounds about right. How much does he owe you?
30 gold, and I've got the marker to prove it.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I don't have that kind of money on me. Either come back tomorrow and I'll see if I have the money, or wait for Hamish to come back from the war.
Both those options sound lousy. Tell you what, let's forget the debt altogether. But tell Hamish I ain't taking any more of his markers.
Ja, das ist auch okay.
Lil, I'm being discreet.
Isla bet me 5 gold that I couldn't steal a bottle of fizzy when Arda's distracted.
How are you planning to do that?
I figure if I wait long enough, one of the rats will bite her and she'll freak out and maybe run around a bit.
Okay.
Solid plan.
Wow. What the fuck? Die sind ja alle so nett hier. Ach, wir gehen schlafen.
I think I've done everything.
Ja, ich gehe in die Koje. Mal gucken, was für Auswirkungen das jetzt alles hatte. Oh, fuck.